So I just got back from vacation and we're in an area where everyone was honking. Like we were driving around and everyone's honking their car. And I found when I was honked at or someone else was honking, all of a sudden I was in a state of stress. I wasn't calm and measured. All of a sudden it's like, I gotta act, I gotta do something. And I think that can happen with our investments, right? CNBC runs a special honk, markets in turmoil, we're in a state of stress. You read an article that some investors selling a big position, honk, state of stress. Or, the president tweets something and, honk, you're in a state of stress. And so I think it's a good idea just to figure out what to do when the world is honking at you and how we're gonna prepare for it. And, the first thing is know in advance, like this is gonna happen. There's gonna be times, you're put into a state of stress by something that's gonna go on. So know in advance what you're gonna do. Emergency response plans work because they've mapped out all the scenarios. They're gonna know how they're gonna react when something happens. So have your own emergency response plan. So when the world or when something happens that you can deal with it in a measured way. Have a cash wedge. And so cash wedge is you got some percentage of your money in short-term bonds or GICs or savings account or something so that you just can, hey, I've got a year's worth, I got 2 years worth, I got some money put aside, don't have to worry about it. Whatever's going on now is probably not going to be, we're not even going to remember it, 3 years from now. So we can just get through it. Number 3 is sleep on it, or maybe go for some exercise. So I know that when I'm dealing with something, whatever it is, my spouse or relative issues, whatever it is, going for some exercise really kind of calms me down, right? Or sleeping on it. The problems of today seem to disappear. Time seems to cure that. So sleeping on, having some sleep and getting through it is going to help you out. And then number 4, don't ask your friend what they're doing. They could have a whole different risk tolerance than you. They could have some crazy theory on how investing. So asking people, well, hey, what are you doing? You're probably not going to get the greatest advice. I'll say that. And they don't have the same hopes and dreams you do. They don't have the same risk tolerances you do. They don't have the same future as you. So asking somebody else what they're doing, they're not in the same shoes in you. And so they haven't walked 1,000 miles in your shoes and they don't know what you need to do. Sometimes we just ask people and then that also kind of gives you some bad advice. So hope you like that. I'd love to hear your feedback on it.